Greetings from all of us here at Grace Evangelistic Ministries. We want to bring you a word of encouragement in a time such as this. Have you heard the saying that knowledge is power? How true that statement is. Knowledge is power. And when you think about it and reflect on what the people of the Bible said about knowledge, then you really know that knowledge is power. Think of the Apostle Paul, who said, "We know that God causes all things to work together for good." That's knowledge. We know. If you don't know, you wouldn't be able to know exactly what God is doing in your life. Knowledge. What about Daniel? Daniel said that those who know their God will wax strong. Those who know their God, that's knowledge. Knowledge is really power indeed when you look at it in the light of the Word of God. What we know about God propels us to a place of peace, comfort, and joy. As we know that God knows what He's doing in our lives, that God never loses sight of who we are, where we are, and what we are going through. And that was true of Job. And I want to take you to his bedroom. Job, yes, our brother Job. I want to take you to his bedroom. Come with me. Let's see Job as he's seated in a corner, reflecting on the grace and the mercy and the kindness of God. Just look at Job. Look at him from head to toe. I just want you to take a good look at the one we have been reading about in the Bible. He's lost everything. Now his health, he lost his health completely and totally. The devil gave him everything. It was not a joke. The devil threw everything possible to induce him to curse God. That was the whole objective, to get Job to curse God. And this was Satan's last chance to prove to God that a person in such circumstance can actually curse God. And so Satan came and threw everything he had on Job by way of sickness, induced him with every sort and every kind of illness. And as Job was struggling with all the pains and sufferings of his body that was coming out of his body, the oozing, the shooting pains like fireworks, you know what he said? I want to take you to his statement in Job chapter 19, verses 25 through 27. And I want to read it for you. And this is what Job said. "As for me, I know." He said, did you just heard what I said? Knowledge. I know that my Redeemer lives. I know that my Redeemer lives. I know that He knows what I'm going through. He's not dead. God can never die. That's what he said. I know that my Redeemer lives. And he goes on to say, and at the last, he will take his stand on the earth. Job was looking beyond his circumstance. He was looking beyond what he was going through. And he said, I know, I'm not forgotten. He got his eyes upon me. And then in verse 26, even after my skin is destroyed, yet from my flesh, out of my flesh, these very eyes of mine will see God. That's comforting. My eyes will see God. Even if this flesh, you are looking at this flesh, I want to pretend that he's talking to you face to face, and he's looking to you and saying to you, even if this flesh you are looking, and in fact it was totally destroyed, even if this flesh is destroyed, my eyes will see God. He was looking beyond resurrection and having such a wonderful hope, which you and I should have in God. In fact, he said, not anybody's eyes, but his eyes. In other words, you're not going to see the Lord for Job. No, he will be the one to see God. What about you? What are you going through? can you have confidence based on your knowledge that God has a plan for your life? He cannot let you down. When he's finished, you're going to look back and know that God is the most powerful God of the universe. Until next time, continue to pray, continue to study your word, continue to apply it to his glory. May God richly bless you, my beloved.